Hello there, Mark with 2 Port of Fly, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We are in a Ford Tri-Moto for the first time. We're going to fly this from actually Windsor, Ontario, which is just south of Detroit, over to Coleman A. Young Municipal, which is just Detroit basically. First time this thing ever was flown was at Ford Airport in Dearborn, Michigan. So I was trying to find some airports close to there. There's no longer anything right in Dearborn, but I just, for the sake of history, I wanted to try to find, at least fly it in the same region where it was built. And so this thing was built first in 1926 in Dearborn, Michigan, and it made them until 1933. I think they made 199 of them. Just a cool plane. Let's take a little walk around first. So all of these flight cables, control cables, are on the outside of the fuselage, which is interesting. So everything's like I say, all the cables run on the outside. I guess these ones go through the wing, but they go through these grommets, and then they connect to the different control surfaces on the outside of the plane there. So elevators, rudders, and ailerons, all controlled from outside. Interesting, for sure. Got a really wide stance, which just makes it stable, I'm sure, a little more stable at least. We'll see here in a minute how it handles taxiing and stuff. No flaps on this at all. Look how wide those wings are. This thing's gotta have a lot of lift. Anyways, okay, well, let's jump inside here. Let's jump in the checklist and see how hard this thing is to get fired up. Pre-flight checklist, parking brakes on. There. Generator master on, battery master on. Check voltage. Yep, volts are up over 12. And our fuel tanks are fine. Okay, let's see what comes next here. Before starting engine, navigation lights are on right there. Okay, we gotta go to our fuel control valves. This is starting to come back to me from a few months back when I messed around just a little bit with this thing. We gotta have these on normal, and there's one behind this co-pilot's head that's kind of a pain to get on, but we can. What's next here? Reserve fuel needs to be, I forgot about that. Reserve fuel needs to be normal or on. There's a little sticker, or I'm sorry, off. This little sticker says off. Okay, our fuel mixture. Let's see if my controls are set up right. Yep, throttles are good. Okay, good deal. I was wondering if I had my controllers set up for this decent or not. Throttle 25%, so we'll just crack that just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and start this thing. So I've got okay, these magnetos are all going to be on both because of I've got these programmed to my flight controllers, and the switch, there's only one switch and it's going to control all three of those. So anyways, we don't have to worry about these magnetos. They're all on both. Instead of doing these individually as we start them, we'll just leave them all on both. Everything will be just fine. So we'll go to this primer, go to left engine. Whoops. Bear with me here. It's kind of a pain getting this manipulated right. Okay, there we go. You got to get that little arrow to line up right. So, okay, there's 3 times. Now we got to turn it off. And then we're going to go back here and fire up engine 1. Okay. Huh. Well, that worked. Let's see, center primer, right there, let's prime this thing 3 times, see if that center engine will fire up. That's engine 2. Yep. Now we gotta go back up here and prime the, whoops, I keep going the wrong way with this thing. Prime this 3 times, turn it off, and engine 3 will fire it up. Okay, so after starting engine checklist, check for rising oil pressure. Make sure my parking brake was set here so I'm not rocketing across the midfield while I'm looking down. And oil temp, they want above 104, so it looks like we got oil temp up over 100, so I'm gonna call that good. Well, let's go ahead and see where the heck we're going for taxiway. I'm gonna tune Windsor ground and request taxi.
Windsor ground, TBDF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25 with Juliet. Request taxi for takeoff. North departure.
TBDF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Taxi to and hold short of runway 25 using taxiway Delta Golf Foxtrot cross runway 12 Foxtrot Hotel. Contact tower on 124.7 when ready.
Okay, they got us running all over the countryside here, but
Taxi to and hold short runway 25 via taxiway Delta Golf Foxtrot cross runway 12 Foxtrot Hotel. TBDF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25.
okay, let's see if we can figure out where we're going here. I better pull up my charts here. Okay, there we are right there. Okay, we gotta go Gulf Foxtrot Hotel and then down to 25. We're gonna actually cut midfield here and start there. We don't need all that runway, so okay. Thing seems pretty stable on the ground as far as it doesn't like to sit there and rock back and forth like a boat like my Twin Otter does. That Twin Otter feels like it's gonna tip over every time you fly it. Okay, we're gonna cross the runway 12 here. Look for traffic. Okay, obviously Navigraph charts is a pretty cool tool. You know, shows right where I'm at on that runway, or on the airport. I mean, for taxiing and stuff, that's kind of a must on bigger airports. This airport obviously isn't all that big, but it's still, you wouldn't know where you're going. It would be hard to find your way without some kind of a map. Okay. Well, this thing definitely taxis okay. Doesn't have a tail wheel lock, I don't think. Okay, let's go ahead and get onto the runway from this taxiway here. We don't, let's not nose this thing over. Getting on the brakes a little too hard there.
Windsor Tower, TBDF 25, Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot, 25 ready at runway 25, departure to the north. TBDF 25, Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot, 25, altimeter 2991 north, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Okay, checking out my trim wheel. Looks like my trim wheel does work on my controller, so that's good. We are ready to take off, looks like.
25, TBDF 25, Tango Papa Tango, Foxtrot 25.
Well, comes off the ground pretty fast.
TBDF 25, Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25, continue for north departure. Windsor Tower, TBDF 25, Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25, continue for north departure.
let's take a quick peek at our runway on the other end here, or the airport. Okay, I think I'm gonna go right over to and land at runway.
BTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Runway 33. Sorry about that. I've got ATC talking to me.
Windsor Tower, TBDF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25, frequency change.
So there's downtown Detroit, I'm assuming. What a cool airplane, huh? Of course, I haven't met an airplane I didn't like yet, but okay, we're clear to land straight in runway 33, so piece of cake. Before landing checklist is pretty simple, I think. Normal landing, landing lights on. Mixture full rich, and then between 70 and 80 miles an hour. So we should be pretty good shape, I think. No flaps on this like we talked about earlier, so probably want to keep the thing. I'm sure you can side slip this thing though and slow way down. I betcha. I'm goofing around side slipping here now, and I'm got myself all out of whack for my approach. Calm wind, so there shouldn't be anything to worry about as far as the wind goes. I don't know what the stall speed is on this. There's no stall horn, I'm assuming, so.
TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Turn next taxiway.
Be really gentle on the brakes. So you don't nose it over.
TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Contact ground on 121.85. Going to 121.85. TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Ground, TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Request taxi to the gate. TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Taxi to gate 81 using taxiway Echo.
Okay, taxi to gate 81 using taxiway Echo. Whoops, I meant to go right here. Let's see, where is gate 81 at?
TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25. Did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I heard your last transmission. I'm trying to find my gate.
Taxiing to gate 81 via taxiway Echo. TPTF 25 Tango Papa Tango Foxtrot 25.
Where's gate 81? There's airline terminal. Huh. Well, I don't have my gates on here, so I guess we're just gonna go wing it. Go park this thing. We'll just find a spot somewhere to park it. This looks like a good spot right here. Well, there you have it. The Ford Tri-Moto. We managed to land that without too much trouble. Not too bad. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching. putting up with all the nonsense. Have a good day. Let's go in here once.